Hello, water signs. Welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Frolic of Inflexible Me, and I'm going to be doing your first half of July 2019 reading. We're going to take a look at the cards, see what might be in store for you, see if there are any messages, any guidance that is coming up, maybe some confirmations for you. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in any of those placements in your chart, this reading could be for you. If the reading does not resonate with you at all, please let it go. Chuck it out the window. It was not meant for you. But if it did resonate with you, then please just take what applies. If you would like to support my work, the easiest way you can do that is by liking, sharing, commenting on the video, subscribing if you're new. And thank you so much to all of you who've donated or booked readings with me. It's such a pleasure to do one-on-one readings with you and connecting with you individually. Water signs. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? I don't know. I think we should just jump into your reading and find out what's in store for you for the first 2 weeks of July. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my frequency, my sacred geometry, and see what energy. Oh, and already, wow. Okay, so before I actually started your reading and I was shuffling your cards, I heard heavy heart, and so I'm not surprised that this card has flown out. So we have healing. So the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. I'm getting the sense that this is healing through the heart, and I was getting a bit of a heavy energy, and it was coming in more on my right side of the heart chakra. So I don't know if someone is going through something on their masculine side, something that healing-wise, perhaps you've taken an action towards something and you didn't get the outcome you were hoping for, or your confidence is lost in the areas of the heart. Let's take a look into the cards. Let's get a deeper read here. I'm going to go into my fairy oracle. We're going to pull 2 cards here for you. See if anything comes out here. We get some messages for you. What messages do we have for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I just heard, hold on, it's not over. So I don't know if that's for someone specifically. Oh, okay, too many cards. Just give me a couple. We'll take 2 cards, please. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have the Unity card and the Master Maker card. Okay, so I'm getting just from these cards right now that someone or a group of you is kind of going through a bit of a vortex of pain at the moment. And I'm getting the sense that it's because you've been working on something or working towards something or putting in some level of effort into whether it's a creative project, a relationship, perhaps your own healing journey. And it's not, I'm getting the sense that it's not working out the way you had anticipated. I'm getting also a sense that there's a lot of overwhelming, someone's overwhelmed by, I think, June was a very, very up and down month energetically. There was so much going on. And I'm just getting the sense that someone's gotten lost in the pain or feels lost. That they really kind of embarked on this journey to really, this idea of the master maker here, what I'm really picking up with this card is, because it's all about working on your craft, but doing something and doing it really well. But I'm getting, the message that's really coming through for me is that a group of you have been really working towards something, but you've gotten lost in the pain of it all. Like it's been really consuming. You've gone a little deeper than I think you've anticipated through this, or something's happened that's kind of shifted you into a bit of a darker place. And this Unity card, yeah, like I know this Unity card, it means, I know what the meaning is with this card of, obviously knowing that you're connected. Oh, there's a message here of connectedness, to be reminded that your heartbreak or your pain is being felt across the universes through the waves of energy, that all energy is carried through all time and space, and that it is being felt and understood by those who you work with in the other realms, whether it's your spirit guides, galactic family, angelic team. They're feeling your pain, and they want you to know that they're with you. You're not alone. That's actually the message I'm getting from these cards. And I know it's a little bit out of what the book calls it, but that's just what I'm really picking up intuitively. So let's go into the tarot, find out what messages we have for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's been a tough go the last month. It's been a really tough go. Okay, what messages do we have here? Some clarification. Give us some more details on the story here of what's going on. Do we have some guidance, some messages for water signs to assist them through this? Yeah, I'm getting a sense that someone got really close to the flame. I'm getting this message of like, here we go. Yeah, okay. 7 of Pentacles, falling under like Master Maker here. So I'm using my Shadowscapes tarot deck. Gosh, yeah, when I'm looking at this card, if you look at her, I'm just going to try and pull this up here for you guys, and just seeing how she's, this is all about harvesting and planting the seeds, but then waiting for something to take shape. And the message that I'm getting more with this card is that you've really put that effort in. It's kind of confirming this sense that I'm feeling of a group of you, or one of you has put in so much effort into something. And it's almost like when she's taking this fruit, it's like, oh, it's about tasting it. It's not ripe yet. Tasting it before it's ripe. Taking the fruits off the tree before they're ready. There's this longingness that I sense when I look at her in this card. There's a longingness that I'm really picking up. There's an energy of this, just yearning or longing for it to be over. But not, it's the pain, the pain. Someone's going through a very difficult time right now. Or a group of you. It's going to be a really, I know this won't resonate with all of you out there. This feels like a very intense reading. What other messages do we have here for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is coming up. So this talks about a lot of success on your own. Oh gosh. Okay, I just heard, does anyone hear my song? And it's kind of like it's like there's this gosh, you know, you've been, this is such a great card of success on your own and really being looked at. And I'm getting a sense that you have that, like you've been able to build a lot for yourself, but there's this sense of loneliness, like, and you know, the Nine of Pentacles does talk about someone who's done it all on their own. And that's kind of more the energy, like you've been quite successful in a lot of what you've worked for, but what you're working on right now is kind of taking you into a little bit of a lonelier place where you don't want to do this alone. You don't want to do this alone. Or you need to know you're not alone. Like there's almost like a little bit of a need for support here right now. I'm getting the sense that there's this healing, the healing of the heart here that's going on is, yeah, like, it's like you're creating a lot of success or achievements here. You know, especially if you've invested a lot of time in a lot of things. You've actually become the master maker over quite a few different things. But there's one thing that you're still not there yet over, and it's throwing you for a bit of a loop. It's taking you to some places you weren't expecting. What other messages do we have here for water signs? Okay. Wow. So we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Tower in reverse coming together. With the Tower in reverse, okay. Yeah, there's this idea of this feeling of being on shaky ground. Either it feels like the tower is delayed, or the tower's already happened. I'm feeling like for some of you, it's been delayed. Like there's something sudden coming in that hasn't come in yet. And for some of you, you've already gone through it. But it's clearing the way to get a fresh start on this Ace of Pentacles. So we now have 3 Pentacles coming up. This is definitely challenging you in your own self-worth. This could have something to do with your job. This could have something to do with your home environment or your health. But with the Ace of Pentacles, the Pentacles always refers to it's an earth energy. I always feel that it's a bit more grounded, a little bit more stable. You have this new beginning coming in that's bringing in some sort of balance or stability. Something that's going to I heard take root. But it comes with this feeling of the Tower. So, okay, whatever you guys are going through right now, it's necessary. It's necessary healing in order to kind of clear out. There's something here that's really wanting to come in and start, and it's actually something pretty big. I'm getting a sense of, like, it's a really big either blessing or new cycle that revolves around your health, your job, or your home environment, or your self-worth. And self-worth can be tied into your job as well. Some of you are feeling like your work is not stable, whether that's if you're wondering if it's the right job for you, or you're worrying about if it feels like you might lose your job, like you don't know how stable it is. Perhaps you've actually spent a lot of time there, and some of you have stayed there quite some time at your job, but you're realizing it's not fulfilling you. Or you kind of, either that or you've reached the kind of pinnacle of it. Oh, 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, you've reached the pinnacle of it, and it's time, like, I'm feeling like a fresh start is needed. But you're lost on where to go with it all. You're lost on, like, which way to turn. I'm getting a sense, though, that something's coming in. Yeah, and as I'm saying that, the Six of Wands comes up here, which speaks of a lot of success and being acknowledged. I'm getting the sense that this Ace of Pentacles is bringing in a new opportunity, and it's going to help give you a direction or understanding of which way to go for your path. This really does, I'm feeling this reading is for those of you who are kind of still figuring out what it is you want to do, like your purpose, trying to bring a little bit more meaning into your work. And this Six of Pentacles, it's been a bit of a slow process for you, but I'm feeling like there's going to be something that happens here, especially after the solar eclipse that we're having at the beginning of July, that it's going to bring in some sort of clarity or understanding. It's going to ignite something here. Something, the Six of Wands, I feel like either someone's acknowledging you and your work that's going to bring about an opportunity, or it's about just the general energy of success in understanding what this new beginning or direction you want to go right now. What other messages do we have here for water signs? For many of you too, this pain that you've been going through, it's because you are working on the union energies. You are working on the union for the collective. And so okay. For some of you, you're questioning how you can be working on the union collective energies just through your own self. Sometimes we think we need to be in partnership. It's not always the case at all. The union within you that you're kind of working on and healing, that you've put a lot of time and effort into, that is possibly sparking you to want to transition out of a job or transition you into a new way of doing your work. Maybe it's just a slight pivot. Maybe it's just altering things a little bit, but there's something that was breaking down inside of you, like with this Tower card, that needed to break down in order for like the successful energy to come in. What other messages do we have here for water signs? Okay, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, so this is about releasing that energy of this has just been an extremely burdenous journey. I feel that energy. Like I feel that like whoever this reading's really resonating with, that you've been through like hell and back. It's really been quite hellish for you in ways that you weren't anticipating. I get the sense that you weren't anticipating it to go this way, that you perhaps ended up going a little deeper into your journey than you anticipated, or some sort of an event sparked this, but it's got this release energy around it, which is nice. So that speaks to the healing that I feel is taking shape here more, especially with this Ace of Pentacles coming in and the Six of Wands. Oops. We all only have earth and fire energy on the board right now, so maybe dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. Let's see, what other messages do we have here? Oh, gosh. Okay. You have the Ten of Cups energy here, with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles both in reverse behind it. Yeah, okay, this is just telling me that this is something that is like everything you've really wanted. Like the Ten of Cups kind of speaks about the lifelong dream, the having it all. And there have been things that have been kind of getting in the way of it. This King of Cups and King of Pentacles in reverse just speaks to me about the kings are leaders. The leaders of emotional stability, emotional wellness, and also the King of Pentacles, like emotional. The King of Pentacles is all about a leader of practicality, very father energy here, very father energy, nurturing father energy. For some of you, you're actually healing stuff that goes back to your own father, where you weren't supported emotionally, or there was some sort of lack of nurturing, trust issues, not showing up in the way that you needed, that is influencing this healing journey right now to get to your Ten of Cups. That's the very strong message that's coming through right now. So there may be something there for those of you this reading's really resonating with to be looking into of healing. You might be already be aware of it in doing that sort of healing, coming to terms with it in a way of so that you can release it. Yeah, like this Ten of Wands, it goes back to this time with it coming. You have tens flanking both kings here. It speaks of a very long journey. It's a long cycle that you've been carrying for a while that I believe has to do with a father figure or like some sort of important masculine role in your life who really should have been a leader and should have set better examples for you, but didn't. And then we have the last card out is the Two of Pentacles. And again, like I felt like there was some sort of balancing here. Okay. So you guys are just going through something here where you really need to find that a little bit closer to the sweet spot of where things don't feel so out of control for you emotionally. I do get a sense though that there's something coming in here that's restoring some balance for you. Actually, I feel like this Ace of Pentacles coming in is restoring the balance, but I do feel like that perhaps because of this lack of male energy from the past that should have been giving you stronger leadership, put you in a position where you kind of had to figure stuff out on your own. Like you kind of had to grow up really fast. And this is the healing that's going on. And there's a restoration happening here for you that is allowing this healing of that energy, that masculine role. Like again, I felt it all on the masculine side when we started this reading. Something to do with, I believe it's a father figure role or some sort of masculine role of importance in your past that kind of let you down, and you're being called to revisit it right now and bring it to the surface and allow it to harmonize and be healed so that you can become more receptive to your own masculine energy, really pulling it in and allow you to work with your own masculine energy in more effective ways. And this will spark your ability to become the master maker in, I believe this is kind of like, it feels to me like the last frontier. I feel like this is the last frontier in a major part of your journey. When I say the last frontier, I'm talking like this is like a massive life lesson hurdle here for you that you've been like working on, or it's been in your awareness for a very, very long time. And this is what's going to catapult you in your abilities to succeed in other ways that you've yet to be able to succeed. We do have the Six of Wands card coming in here. So this is heavy, but something here is coming forth. There's some sort of opening or healing with this Ace of Pentacles, especially with it in the heart of the reading, right under the healing card too. I do feel like there's going to be, especially with the solar eclipse coming in, there's going to be some sort of revelation here for you, or some sort of opportunity that's going to switch, whether it's through your own healing work or someone else. But I am getting the sense of like, you don't necessarily want to be alone right now. There's someone you can like lean on or open up to about this. It would be wise to do so. And because it has to do with your Ten of Cups. It has to do with your ultimate dream of like really, showing up in this world completely fulfilled, so that it's represented in your external environment, and you have everything, like your joy is just permeating into everything else. So water signs, this is a bit of a heavy reading. I know it's not going to resonate with all of you, but for whoever this is for, lots of love to you. And I feel the heaviness and the enduringness of this journey for you. So please lean on someone if you can. And if you guys, if this really resonated with you and you need to take a deeper look into your own personal journey, I offer private readings. All that information is in the description below. And water signs, lots of love to you and lots of love, especially through the solar eclipse. I have a feeling it's going to be quite intense. Okay, we'll be back with you all very soon.